Please do not touch my car.
If you don't open the door, I'm going to smash it.
What for?
Because it comes back to a black Merc and I want to make sure your docs are all in order.
It's not a Mercedes.
Pardon?
It's not a Merc.
Black Jaguar, it comes back to. Now shut, open
It is black. Look at the roof. The law states.
Smash the window.
Smash the window.
There's no need, mate. You need to speak to your office. The law states that this is supposed. You have to, if you change over 1 quarter of your car. What are you doing, mate?
If you don't open the window and shut the car off now and do as you're told.
The car is shut off. Why you got a baton out?
Count to 3. 1.
Why have you got?
You're being video and audio recorded.
All right, fair enough. There's no need for the baton.
There is, because you're not doing as you're told. You're going to be yourself lifted to check your documents, because at this minute in time I don't think you've got any.
I haven't got any on me.
Full offence. It's road traffic act. You're not doing as you're told. Now wind the window down and pass me your driving licence. Do as you're told.
I don't have my driving licence on me.
Then there'll be no damage, will there?
I don't have my driving licence on me.
Tell me how and what it should be done.
Right, the car doesn't need to be changed colour because it's not been 100% changed. If you look at the roof, it is still black.
Right, well I don't know that, do I?
Well, you're the
don't know
police
that, do
officer,
I?
mate. You're supposed to know that.
You'll get a ticket for something.
Sorry?
Well, if that's it, you're
So, wait, sorry, you're finding something to ticket me for?
What you're saying to me is, I'm a police officer, I should know everything. When it's pitch black, right, for start off with, I'm stopping your car because it's coming back as a black, whatever it is.
Right.
Minute, you're not doing as you're told, therefore I'm going to get the situation safe by getting the keys and getting you out of the car and getting you in handcuffs. It's as simple as that, and you're going to be arrested for driving
Well,
matters,
this is
i.e.
my
no
vehicle.
Insurance and no licence.
This is my vehicle.
Right, well then do as you're told.
Right, there's no need to be so aggressive.
No, I'm being aggressive because you're not doing as you're told, and I don't know whether you're going to try and floor it out of here and run me down, etc, etc.
I ain't getting out of there.
You're turning a simple traffic stop into a big issue. You're going to get yourself arrested in a second for obstructing police and for driving matters. Do you understand? If you don't do as you're told. Now I'm asking you, open the door and get out so I can confirm who you are or show me some identification.
I can confirm who I am from here, thank you.
As per
with the way you've been,
per the road traffic law, you're meant to produce your driving licence and insurance to me. Why have you got an attitude towards us and saying you can't do this and you can't do that?
well, you're coming at me with a baton. First of all, you don't need to be so aggressive. Why do I need to open the door? You can confirm who I am from outside the car.
The situation safe and the car switched off.
The car has been switched off as soon as you got here, mate. As soon as I pulled up, I turned the car off.
I didn't know that, did I? I didn't know that, did I?
Did you not hear the diesel engine?
I didn't hear that, did I? You're being argumentative, like I've just said to you. You are turning a simple traffic stop into something more complicated. I'm stopping you because your vehicle comes back as a black vehicle. At this minute in time, all I can see is blue. If I can bottom that out, I can bottom that out. I'm a sergeant from the No Excuse team. You can see the blue lights. You've been ordered to stop. You're not abiding by the road traffic law.
I've stopped and I've put my keys up here, as you can see. My car is stopped.
Right, open the door because I want to have a look at the tint on the windows. Open the door, I want to have a look at the tint of the windows.
Well,
thank you. See, it's not too difficult, is it? It's not too difficult, was it?
no.
You can put the phone down as well.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Not with the way you've been
You will be in
pulling
a
battens
second,
out.
You will be in a
Pulling
second
battens
and you'll
out.
be arrested.
What for?
Pardon?
What
Like
for?
I've just explained to you. Obstructing police, not allowing me to do my duty, and not allowing me to check whether you've got a driving licence and insurance, which I'm empowered to do with the road traffic law.
Yes, I understand that. I understand
So
that
then why are you
completely.
being argumentative?
Because there's
Why?
to check my driving licence, you don't need to open my door. I told you I don't have a driving licence on me.
I need you to come and sit in my car.
I'm not going to do that, I'm afraid.
I need to bottom out whether you're drunk or not, or you've had a beer. And I can't do that out here.
I'm sorry, do you have reasonable suspicion?
Yes.
Can you get your phone out recording, mate? Because
Yes,
this guy's
because
very aggressive.
He's got cans in here, and your behaviour. I need to.
What, a
ascertain-
can of Coke Zero? This man has a can of Coke Zero, and you're saying that I'm drinking because of
Any
it?
vodka in there or anything? No.
No.
Right, you're in there.
I'm under arrest. Sorry,
This
what
minute in
for?
time, suspicion of driving, no insurance, no license.
Right, get a camera, mate. Here, take that.
If you
Ah!
if you argue,
There's no need to hurt
if
me
you
like that, mate.
argue, you will be detained.
Look, you need to calm down.
No, you need to calm down. Do as you're told.
I have done nothing
You've
wrong.
turned a simple traffic stop
I have done
into
nothing
being
wrong,
arrested.
and you are bending my arm extremely aggressively.
Because I'm detaining you. It's as simple as that. We're allowed to use force. We're allowed to use reasonable
okay,
force to
fair
get
enough.
somebody detained. Now get out the car and do as you're told.
Don't stop pulling that. That's attached inside my arm. I mean it's attached inside my arm. How much more of a description do you
What
need?
do you mean attached inside your arm?
It is inside my arm.
Is it?
It's a medical device, mate.
Well, I don't know that, do I?
Oh,
You've got to, listen to me, you've got a major attitude.
It's because you're grabbing things out of my arm. I'm telling you, there's something attached in my arm, and you're pulling it.
And I want to make the situation safe. This chap in here, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what you're doing. I'm on my own. I want to go home at the end of the day. It's as simple as that.
Enough.
You're turning a simple traffic stop into an actual
wrong.
You have. You've been non-compliant throughout. Non-compliant throughout.
Sorry, under what law are you guys?
Just be quiet. Just be quiet. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something later on in court. You are under arrest at this minute in time, suspicion of driving this car, no insurance, no licence.
Right.
Do you understand that?
I don't understand, no.
Well, if I can't speak it any clearer than that, your arrest is for prompt investigation into that offence.
Right.
I'm not going to drive
You
off.
can sit tight, still a minute, please, and don't get out of the vehicle.
Don't know. I ain't done nothing wrong. I haven't done anything if I'm not driving.
Keep the car keys. Thank you. Sit still a minute while I just have a quick look around.
You got that my phone?
You can write my colour number down, it's 2343.
Yeah, I'm going to be.
I'm not ashamed of any of that. Your details of your vehicle is all logged into my computer.
That's fine. Sorry, what was I arrested for?
Driving without a licence, driving without insurance, and obstructing police, and potentially being intoxicated.
The obstructing police. What legislation's that under?
I am reporting you to the DVLA because I
for?
believe your vehicle should be black and it's blue. It clearly is. They'll make the decision as to whether to fine you, etc. because you haven't notified them of the correct thing. And so will I if I need to. I'll send it off to our vehicle examiners, the footage I've just taken, and they'll let me know exactly what the issue is. And we'll write to you.
I'm going to be going IPCC because that was an illegal arrest, I feel.
Go to the IPCC.
I will,
feel free to. Why do you think it's a illegal arrest, sir?
Well, you said that I was driving without a licence. The government website, which quite clearly states you have 7 days to produce those documents at a police station.
Yeah.
You said that that's what you're arresting me for, making that an illegal arrest.
No, it wasn't an illegal arrest, sir.
So what else were you arresting me for?
I am qualified as inspector level. I've been doing the job for 20 years.
Right.
Right. Trust me, I've sat plenty of qualifications. I'm not going to do something, use force, or put handcuffs on somebody, or do anything along those lines when it's not legal. Do you understand?
Right.
It was legal because you weren't allowing me to check. As soon as somebody doesn't allow anybody to check,
obstruction. That's not.
you weren't
what
allowing me to
obstruction
confirm who you were for
wait, hang
insurance
on.
and driving license.
You didn't have to open my window
Yes,
or
I
anything
did.
for that. You can speak to me through
Yes,
the.
I did.
You could have happily
Yes, I
spoken
did.
to me
You're
through
still
the
having
door.
this argument, sir. You're still having this argument. You're going to get stopped lots of times because your car is blue and it's black.
I've never been stopped in the year I've owned it.
Well, you're going to get stopped lots of times from
You're
now
the
on.
only person that's ever stopped it. From now on, sorry, are you threatening to put something on my car so that police stop me?
Once I check on the system, and notify the DVLA, and we give you notice to change your vehicle or change the DVLA logbook to tell them that you've changed your vehicle and follow the rules, then that's it. Do you understand?
Yeah. What station are you from?
Yeah, I don't need to give you that information, sir. All you need to know is that my colour number is
2343. Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
It's as simple as that. You've clearly still got a chip on your shoulder, and you're still clearly anti-police, etc.
I'm not anti-police. You're just extremely aggressive, mate.
No, you're extremely rude and not doing as you've told and non-compliant. As simple as that.
I'm not going to be polite to someone that's coming and trying to rip my door open. You're
because
being
you weren't
aggressive.
doing as you were told.
There's no need to be
you
aggressive.
You weren't being as you were
people.
told. I've tried explaining to you in the car. How do I know whether you're going to try and floor it, get away? You've got drugs in the car. You're trying to hide something. You've got weapons in the car. You're going to hurt me. How do I know that? I need to get you safe. I need to get you out of the car and make sure the situation is safe. You weren't allowing me to do that. Regardless of whether you have or not, you're perfectly innocent and you're free to go on your merry way. I don't even know if there's anybody in the back. Is there anybody in the back?
There's not. No.
You were non-compliant. You've turned a 5-minute traffic stop into an argumentative scenario on your own right. It's as simple as that. Is there any other questions before I go? And I might not even answer them because I think I've gone through things enough. And
Was that a camera?
I'm not even going to answer that.
But I need to know if you were taking my video, my personal information, so that I can request it under GDPR.
No, request all you like, sir. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Are you saying you're going to destroy the evidence?
Good luck, sir.
Because obviously, if I request it, you have to retain it. I know the police have a habit of destroying it and getting rid of it.
I'm not going to stand here. Were you trying to dictate to me the law when clearly you have no idea, and you etc. what you are potentially talking about? That is why you haven't informed the DVLA. Your car is now blue when it should be black, according to the Police National Computer and DVLA. It's as simple as that. You're in breach of those rules. We will be in touch about that matter. Do you understand? Any questions? I'm sorry, I don't know who you are in the front passenger seat. I do apologise for retaining you. This was only a 5-minute stop. Your friend or whatever colleague he is to your good self has escalated the matter into the prolonging it. Do you understand that bit?
No, what? No comment.
Say again?
Right, remain silent. Don't want no involvement.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just trying to explain to you because you've been detained as well. That's all.
I was detained, was I?
Pardon?
I was detained.
So he was detained as well.
I'm not making a thing of it. I was just saying, was I detained?
2, 3, 4.
I was unaware that I was detained. That's all. I thought I was just sat there.
No, you've been detained. You've been held up.
Oh,
It's one way of wherever you're going to meet a lady for a meal, whatever.
Yeah,
you've been held up.
I thought you meant like lawfully
No, you weren't
detained.
physically detained. No.
Alright, that's all I meant by it.
Pardon?
That's all I meant by it. I didn't mean to get your back up.
Right. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Is there any questions from you, young man, before we go?
This isn't a permanent colour change.
Oh.
That wasn't a question, it was a statement. Have a good day, public servant.
It would be pointless me listing all of the illegalities that Sergeant Jeffcott 2343 from Dorset Police indulges in because they're so abundantly clear. Barking orders to leave a vehicle that the driver is under no obligation to leave. Threatening to smash the windows and probably the driver with a steel baton simply for trying to explain himself. Threatening to ticket the driver punitively for talking back. Lying about his suspicion the driver has consumed alcohol. Falsifying an obstruction of police charge, assaulting the driver, trying to stop him from filming, and the least of all his failings is his inability to express the difference between being detained and being delayed. The kindest thing I could possibly say about this man is that there's something very, very wrong with him. Most wrong of all is that Sergeant Jeffcott sees not the least problem with his actions or his attitude. This type of behaviour is normal for him. But if this is how he behaves when he's being filmed, imagine what he's like off camera. So if the threat of the IOPC and a video camera don't faze him, then I'd say it's high time he was introduced to the calming influence of a viral video, in which he's the villain of the piece. Hopefully that's happening right now. One thing especially noteworthy is the officer's indifference to the threat of complaint. That doesn't surprise me because he probably knows that the police complaints process and the IOPC will throw him a life belt at their soonest opportunity. But nothing will protect him from the private prosecution for common assault that I'm contemplating on bringing against him. That decision rests entirely upon the victim as to whether or not he wishes to see Jeffcott properly punished. This kind of spiteful aggression brought about by an officer's insatiable urge to inflict his sense of importance upon others is nothing new, but as this video demonstrates, the police are getting worse. It seems that the lockdown has emboldened more and more officers into patrolling the streets like tin pot dictators, bending the law and improvising their authority as a means to herd and brutalise the very people who pay their wages. And Boris Johnson has seen fit to fast-track another 20,000 of these recruits into the Blue Army with insufficient training, no proper vetting, and a total disregard for the rule of law. So expect to see more and more officers like this making total arseholes of themselves on this channel. Until the police are totally overhauled and the IOPC splintered into 1,000 pieces, the only thing protecting you from them is the camera on your mobile phone.